Oh snap, yo. Yo, I'm doing excellent about yourself. I call my brother son cause he shine like one. Please believe. And it's hot out here, man. It rained earlier. Now that, you know, evaporation or whatever the sun starts to do with the moist, man, start coming up through the ground, man, and then it makes it all sticky and hot and all that. You know, you gotta take showers 80 million times and all that. But anyway, man, new game, but it's old game. Normally, I don't talk about people specifically. Normally, I don't speak about people specifically. I just give messages. You know what I mean? But this is something that I wanted to touch on. Something one of the cats who support me wanted to touch on. We got some cat out here. Everybody seems to know. Everybody's picking up on him. Name is Kevin Samuels. High value cat. That's what he calls himself. That's what he projects himself to be. Okay. Alright. So my little spiel. I don't know much about the cat. I don't follow the cat. I've seen little clips here and there of how he's speaking about the women, which is mainly my issue, especially my sisters, man. I think it's only been sisters that I've seen. I don't know whether or not he does other races, but my sisters, yo, it's not good business, man. Not good business at all. Now, I know this cat was talking about high value men who they pick and telling sisters that none of them can ever be able to get a chance to be with them or whatever. You gotta be approachable, or you gotta look like an 8-9, whatever nonsense. All of it, man. Examples. Bill Clinton, when he was messing around with homegirl, whatever you want to call her, homeboy was high, super high value, man. Not even from a money standpoint, power. One of the what they call it, the most powerful men in the freaking world. Had that situation. Bill Gates just recently, was it a masseuse or something like that? Cat been doing what, and maybe there's more that's out there. You want to talk about high value? Come on, man. There's almost none that could compare to high value. Bill Gates is out there doing his thing. Whatever, as far as them having choices or whatever, yes, you have a lot of choices, but look at the women who they were dealing with. Now, I'm not saying that they're not 10s. They obviously were some type of rating scale, a higher rating scale for those cats to get involved. Tiger Woods, you know? Tags was all over the place, man. Not one, not two. Cat was like 10, 12 of them. And many people could arguably say whether or not they're 10s or whatever they were, but that cat was out there doing it. And there's a whole host of these high value cats that, or say that people that feel that they're high value. So don't ever get it confused. Don't ever get it twisted. My sisters, don't ever get it twisted that no dude is not going to feel enough to be where he's going to look at you and have some type of interest or be attracted to you, whatever it is. There's always something that'll stand out to somebody who's looking at a person, always. And yeah, maybe it has something to do with being at the right time or being around that space, but please believe, if somebody sees you and you just so happen to be in that space and there's something that, it could be anything, the way your hair looks, the way your eyes move a certain type of way, maybe the way you walk, maybe the way you smell, anything, man. Don't ever let these goobers, man, tell you anything about that you can't pull nobody because you look a certain way. Now, I got a whole nother video that I'll put out there because I'm not a fan of all of the, you trying to look like you a freaking one of these plastic type joints, man. You putting all this caked up. I'm not even gonna get into that. So I'm not a fan of that. But hey, there's dudes out there, because that's why most of these females are wearing all this crazy stuff, because dudes obviously like it for whatever reason, whatever it is. So that's part of what I wanted to touch on letting these sisters know. Don't ever let somebody tell you some nonsense like that you have to be a certain caliber of a female in order to pull a dude. No, you don't. No, you don't. There's plenty of examples out there of high value, super high value, way above this cat who's talking all this nonsense, value dudes who pull women who were mediocre, basic, below average, whatever. It's a lot of things that go in that entail with that, man. So later for that joint. You know what I mean? And then as far as this whole thing of this cat being a high value dude or whatever, you know what he remind me of, man? And I'm gonna tell you what he remind me of. He remind me of, you know, when you go to the hood and you got them dudes who come out there, especially rappers, a lot of rappers, other cats, they go to the hood with their bundles, stacks of money, their little whips they coming out with their chains and all that other stuff. They do all of that. They come around some real cats who got money. None of that stuff is impressive. They do all of that stuff because they know people in the hood, people in underserved areas are going to look at that in awe. They are going to be in awe of that because what are their surroundings? What do they have? So yes, they're going to be a super level up when they come around those particular areas. But let that man come around some cats who got money. Come on, man. That's chump change. That's a chump image. Cats who got real money, they don't, none of that stuff is impressive to them, man. You could wear all of the Armani suits and all this other, none of that stuff is impressive, man. Cats don't even show their figures, man. Cats don't even have to do that. When you have money, you don't have to do all of that. And what you do, like one of the cats, like Jay-Z said, and Jay-Z, I was cool with Jay-Z early years and stuff like that, but I, got my little thing about him. But anyway, damn, I'm getting hit up with mosquitoes out here. Anyway, but when Jay-Z said, yo, we the big boys that the big boys watch, with the R. Kelly joint, on that, we the big boys that the big boys watch. All right? You step into that little zone where there's cats who got real wealth, man, you can't even talk. You can't even have a conversation. So please don't let this man tell you, fool you, make you feel a certain type of way, like as if you can't even stand, you don't even have the ability to have a chance with anything. Let alone let this man tell you anything about what type of level he's at. Because like I said, cats who have that kind of money, who are wealthy, not rich, who are wealthy, they don't have to do all that stuff, man. They don't have to demoralize people. Just their sheer presence will shake you. Their sheer presence will keep you shook. Please believe, I'm telling you. Some of these cats, man, are looking for attention. They're looking for a little type of angle. They're trying to get, views or whatever, trying to get attention, all kind of different things, man. There may be something that comes out later on about this cat that you find out and you be like, oh, what this cat talking about? What? And this cat was doing what? Well, this cat is what? Come on, man. I'm telling you, man. You got to look through people, man. Mad people are translucent, man. You can see right through them. I think that's the word, translucent. You can see right through all of that. So at least I can, And I'm not going to sit up here and brag or nothing like that. I'm just going to tell you that folks who are at a certain level don't do all of that stuff. They don't have to. So let that man have his little spiel. It's sad that the sisters got to go up there and keep going on my man's podcast or whatever it is that they're doing, because that's a lot of insecurities that he's pumping in your head, a lot of complexes he's giving you. And you steady going for it. For what reason? I don't even understand that, man. But I can't stand when folks talk about our sisters, man. Our sisters are like the bottom of the barrel, man, as it relates to how people view them in this world. But yet they're the most influential ones. How many of these races, all these women out here want to look like sisters, want to be like sisters? They get all of that. And we putting the foot down on them. We trying to nestle them down even more, even though they are everything that there is to be as it relates to strength, as it relates to being able to put you at a certain level. Got the smarts, got the skills, all kind of stuff, man. Yo, man, it's sad to see, man, but I'm sad even more that these brothers follow this cat and they believe this nonsense. They believe that about our sisters. And then what does that do? That gives all kind of extra ammo for all these other people to sit up here and say, oh, yeah, see? Their own men don't even like their own women. That's what we believe. That's what we think about the sisters when we see them. Giving them ammo for that, man. Come on, man. Anyway, like I said, man, I don't really want to give too much time to some of these cats or any kind of negativity, but that's my little spiel of what I'm talking about, man. Don't get caught up with all of the imagery, all the projections, and all this other stuff. None of that stuff really is. A lot of that stuff is a facade. A lot of that stuff could be fake it till you make it. All kind of stuff. Because like I said, you come into real territory with real men, real high value cats, they'll make you feel small. They do it all the time. It happens every day. Know what I mean? But anyway, I bid you all a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, a good whatever. Enjoy yourself, have fun, say please, say thank you, smile, laugh each and every day. I'm getting bit up by these freaking they got little mosquitoes, and the cat just called me like, yo, man, you want mosquito control? And I'm like, nah, I don't need none, because nothing really be happening on my spot. This cat may have dropped some mosquitoes in my yard, man, to try to get me to buy their service. You know what I mean? What the freak? Trying to play the boy, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm going to catch y'all on the next note. Peace out.